Hey guys, it's Matt. Um, so I was talking to my buddy Ethan. Shout out to Ethan. Um, about we were talking about how he's actually not on T yet. He's pre-T, pre everything. And we were talking, and we were kind of talking about passing and how he's trying to do things to be able to pass more, like working out so he can like fill his shirts because he's really skinny, and so he wants to kind of have that build. And so it kind of got me thinking, and so I'm gonna do a video kind of to help you, help some of you guys who are pre-T or just starting T, kind of speed up that process for when the changes become more noticeable or when you do start T. Um, and I know that there's tons and tons of other channels out there giving you guys making these videos for tips on how to pass and stuff, but not all videos are the same, and maybe I'll cover some that they don't. Maybe they'll cover some that I don't. So it's kind of it's always good to have multiple videos, to kind of look back on and kind of see different opinions of people. But I think for passing, I think the three like major things are like how you carry yourself, like your personality, the way you look, as in like the way you dress, even to your hairstyle, and kind of in a way honestly working out. And that doesn't have to mean go getting a gym membership or doing heavy weights every day for hours on end. It's just like quick workouts, but I'll explain more of that because they actually have some really good workout tips for you guys that'll really help, and you'll definitely see some changes in your body. So first off, we'll go with like looks, like appearance. So I think first of all, haircuts. I feel like the long, like when I first started dressing like a boy, when I was a dyke. There we go, just simple. When I was a dyke, I had that long swooshy hair, kind of how a lot of dykes start out with the long hair, and then they go shorter and shorter and shorter. But I feel like that's definitely more feminine just because it makes your face look more round. And males, they have more structured face, which um, I think that definitely goes with the haircut. So if you want to look more masculine, I would definitely go for a shorter look, and that doesn't necessarily mean just buzzing it all off, but like pretty short, and then kind of like that shorter, and then maybe like spike it up or something. But I definitely think that the longer hair, I think that if your face is round for the feminine look, I definitely think the long hair will make you look more feminine, and I think it does. So maybe try out a shorter haircut, and if you don't like it, you don't have to do it. But this is just kind of a tip that I think, and I've actually seen. I do think that the longer hair makes you do look more feminine. It does for me personally. So I'm trying to stick with the shorter haircut, and if I go longer, I try to kind of keep it out of my face. That way you can see like the more of the structure of my face. Um, for shirts, definitely like if you have a bigger chest, obviously bind. I never had that problem just because I was really active. I didn't have much fat on my body to begin with. I actually didn't have any boobs like at all. Like I didn't even, like if I didn't want to, I didn't have to wear a sports bra. Like it was just flat. So I got really lucky. Um, but yeah, so if you bind. If not, good for you. You know. Um, but I think baggy shirts definitely, like, I think it kind of takes away the masculinity of your body. So I mean, don't do like a tight shirt, but definitely do like Like this right here, like this is perfect. Like it's not tight, but it's not loose, you know? That's definitely something to look forward to, just because like you can, I don't know, I like the feeling, like this is, shoot, what's it called? Tommy Hilfiger. They have really nice shirts, and they're actually really cheap too. So that's where I like to get my shirts. So yeah, just I mean, tight but baggy type of look is good, I think. Pants, there are different types of pants, like the really skinny jeans, slim and boot cut. I think those are, or wide leg or whatever. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to all those types. But for skinny jeans, I think that if they're very, very tight, a lot of people like, and this is just kind of human nature right here. But if they're not sure on your gender, you know, they'll look at your chest, and if your chest is flat, they're gonna look down at your package. And if your pants are very tight and there's no bulge, you know, they're gonna know. Or just assume you have a really small penis. I don't know. But, so I definitely think, for me, personally, I don't pack. I mean, I do once in a while, but for the most part, like, my jeans aren't super tight, so there's really no way of knowing what I have under there. But, so I think definitely, like, because I know some, transgenders, you know, pretty much anyone, like, you know, they like to wear tight pants, and I mean, that's also what is in style. So I think that, you know, if you're gonna wear those really tight skinny jeans, definitely pack. And it doesn't have to be like a huge, like, gigantic bulges or whatever to make it noticeable, but like, obviously, like a little something. And they have, you know, there's other YouTube videos, and channels that do at home packing or whatever. And for the jeans that I wear, I usually get my jeans at Zumiez, PacSun, or Tilly's, and so I just get the regular like slim look, just, or I mean, even like the slim skinny whatever, I don't really know. But they're just so they're not like super. I don't like when they're tight, but I don't like when they're super loose. So it's just kind of like how you like them to fit. And so with mine, and I don't wear mine like up to my waist completely. Like mine are, you know, down a little bit so my boxers show or whatever, but like obviously not below my butt, because that's, yeah, not attractive. But it's to the point where you can't really see if, you know, I have anything. So, but sometimes like, if they do, you know, sometimes I will pack, just because, you know, it makes me feel comfortable. Like if I'm having, you know, a day where I'm very dysphoric, and, you know, it just, it helps. And so that's always good, because, you know, anything to help dysphoria, you know, because that's, you know, inevitable for us. But that's kind of it on appearance. I mean, oh, well, for clothing, yeah, but then, kind of like the way you carry yourself, like, if, you know, if you're walking kind of, like, for, like, females, like, they kind of slouch, like, they're not like this, but they don't, like, they just kind of walk, like, you know, with their shoulders kind of down a little bit, and, I don't know, that's just how girls walk, you know, they just kind of, like, you know, whatever, but, like, guys, like, they have, like, put your chest out, you know, be confident, like, that's how guys walk, they walk with confidence, and, you know, broad shoulders, and just, you know, just be confident, you know, when you walk, and no one's gonna think anything otherwise. Like, that's what I started doing. Like, I started, you know what, you know, I'm male, I'm a guy, I'm confident, you know, just walk, you know, just be you, you know, that's all I gotta say, be confident in your body, and no one is gonna know, like, no one. I mean, so many people here, like, since I just moved to California, so many people, they have no idea. You know, it's just, you just gotta be confident, and no one's gonna think, you know, hey, he's a confident dude, like, that's pretty awesome, you know, like, just be confident, like, walk like, you know, walk like a guy, like, shoulders out, or chest out, shoulders, you know, And that's just, and don't walk like a girl, but don't walk all stiff. Just, kind of like walk, like, I don't know how to explain it. You guys can figure it out. Like, practice in the mirror. In all honesty, that's what I did too. Like, kind of like, I would, like, every morning I would kind of like get ready, and I would kind of just, see, okay, this is how I gotta look, this is how I gotta walk. Like, just practice, and, it gets easy. Just, like, that's the number one thing, like, I can't stress that enough, is just be confident in your body, be confident in what you're wearing. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. It doesn't matter what your haircut is, It doesn't matter any of that. It matters how you carry yourself and how you walk, and, how you see yourself. If you're confident in how you look and how you dress and all that, then there shouldn't be a problem. Then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks, says, whatever. Just be confident. To the workout thing. So, what I started doing before I even started testosterone, kind of before, so I did gymnastics for about 10, 11 years, and so about when I was 3 to like 13, 14 or something like that. And so, before, like, I knew, who, I was transgender, before I even cut my hair or whatever, I did gymnastics, for middle school, 7th and 8th grade, because then you could do it 6th grade. And then I did it 10th, 11th, or 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. And then my senior year, I realized, I'm transgender. And actually, previously, my junior year was when I cut my hair. So for that season, I actually had short hair. So I looked like a boy in a Leo. You can imagine that. It was not pretty. But I was actually really good. So I actually, I didn't mind it. And I was confident in how I looked because I was so good. So that kind of helped me out. But yeah, anyways. So I was manager my senior year. And that was pretty fun because I still got to, like, see all my teammates, and I got to, like, work with them and, chill with them and stuff. So that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. But that was my first, that was when I started testosterone, was October. And the season started in, like, November, December, something like that. And so I broke my ankle, actually, beginning of the season, because I'm not going to name names, but there was this cute girl on the team, and I was kind of trying to show off for her, and I tumbled, and I broke my ankle, and she was still impressed. So that's all that matters, because, yeah. But, anyways, lost my train of thought. But yeah, so I broke my ankle, and I didn't really, like, work out or anything, because, like, I was kind of lazy, to be honest. I was like, well, I broke my ankle, can't do anything, right? And with testosterone, your appetite increases, at least for the first few months. It rapidly increases just because your body's not used to that, needing all that energy and, having, all that. So I would eat, I didn't care what I ate, because that's just how, I don't know. I usually am pretty good about what I eat, but then I was kind of like, and with testosterone, you kind of have to be careful, since your appetite increases if you don't work out and you eat bad foods. I got a lot of, like, neck fat, and I gained weight, like, not good weight either. So, once my ankle healed, I started, running again, and, doing some pull-ups and stuff like that, but, I didn't have a gym membership. You don't really have to have a gym membership, but if you do, that actually really helps, because, it's just, a gym, it's just easier, because then you're not distracted, because working out at home for me is hard, because then I get so distracted, like, thinking of, so many other things, and if I look at something and it reminds me, I have to do this, and that's all I think about, or it's just not a good thing. Like, I get really distracted really easily. So being at the gym, I don't get distracted by anything. I can kind of just zone out and focus on my workout, and that's really helpful. But if you are pre-T or just starting T and you want a good workout to do, because honestly, like, with testosterone, like, it's easier to gain muscle, it's easier to lose fat, just because of, the testosterone. Like, that's how males are. They're, they lose weight faster than women, and they gain muscle faster than women, and, it's just how males are built. And so, honestly, like, I've done a lot of research the past few months with working out, trying to find good routines to do, like what works, what doesn't, what to eat. And if you are gonna choose to work out, like, a lot of people say that, like, if you work out, you can eat whatever you want, but that's actually not true. If you work out, what you eat is more important than if you don't work out. Because when you work out, your body is working and working and working, and so you have to get the right nutrition before and after your workout. Those are the two most important meals, is pre-workout and workout. And people say carbs aren't good. You actually need carbs. Healthy fats and protein. Those are the three things that you should have, a good mix of every meal. You don't really need carbs, like, the only time you really need carbs is before and after your workout, but the majority of your carbs should be after your workout. So, some good workouts, like, it's called HIIT, high intensity, or high interval. Shit, I should probably look this up next time I, try it and tell you guys. It's high intensity interval training or something like that. I believe that's what it is. But what it is, it's where you do, like, high intensity workouts with low rest. So you could, like, for instance, you could sprint for 30 seconds, then walk for a minute. Sprint 30 seconds and then walk another minute. Like, it has to be, like, really high intensity where your heart rate is very, very high, and then you kind of rest, but you at least, like, walk or something to kind of get your heart rate low. But, like, you don't want to get back to the point where you can, like, have a conversation with someone. Like, you want to just be able to catch your breath and then go again. So it has to be, like, really fast, high, because that's actually called the afterburn effect, where you are, even after you're done working out, whether you're sitting on the couch, on the computer, sleeping, you're burning calories up to 48 hours after your workout if you do high intensity, workouts. And that's what I do. And I've actually, within 3 weeks, I've already noticed a difference. Like, you just kind of got to get up and moving. Like, you don't have to have a gym membership. Like, I started doing it about 2 months ago without a gym membership. I, did research, and I made up my own routines, and, I figured out what I need to do, and, I was seeing results. So it doesn't matter if you have a gym membership or not. And running actually isn't the best thing for you, because, like, so if, let's say you're running for, a mile, you run a mile every day. Well, within a month or two, your body's going to get used to that, and then you're going to have to run 2 miles to start burning, the calories. Because after a few months, your body gets used to it, and so it doesn't do anything. And so you gotta, change it up. And so then you're gonna have to run 2 miles, and then a couple months, 3 miles, and you're just gonna have to keep going, and, And so high intensity, you don't even have to run that much. You just do, 30-second sprints, walk for a minute. 30-second sprints, 6 times, 6, 7 times. I mean, and there is endless opportunities for high intensity workouts. Like, there's so many you can't run out. And so, cardio, like, and all you have to do, cardio, 15 to 25 minutes, and that's your cardio workout for your high intensity workout. Like, that's all it has to be. So you don't have to spend an hour running, or however long, and so it actually, like, and I personally have seen changes from it. So if you want, and I'm not gonna, like, go super into this, because this is more about passing, not working out, but those things, like, they actually do help, because like I said in the beginning, my buddy Ethan, like, we were talking, and he said that he's been working out because he does, like, weight training or something. I think he's in weight training class at the high school, because we went to high school together. He's a year below me. Yeah, he's a year below me, and so he's a senior this year, and he is doing weight training. And he said that since he's been working out, like, what, like 2 weeks or something like that, he noticed a difference. Like, he noticed he was stronger and he could do more weights than he could at the beginning of the semester and all that. And so, you know, if you just like, you know, push yourself, and if you know, and if this is like something that you really want, like you want to look more masculine, then definitely do this. Like, and I can, you know, if you really want, you can add me on any of my social media that I'm going to put down below. You can comment, you know, whatever. If you want me to make a video for you on high intensity workouts that you can do at the gym, at home, you know, there's, you know, and you can do high intensity workouts for every part of your body. You can do it for your back, your shoulders, your chest, your biceps, your forearms, you know, your legs, your butt, your abs, cardio. Literally anything is high intensity. So there is no way that you can run out of options to do. And I do have workouts that I did that I saw results. And so, you know, if you want to try it, and I'm honestly telling you that this works, if you want me to make a video about, you know, what high intensity workouts to do, or at least give you an idea of what some workouts to do are, so then you can do your own. And also for nutrition, because that's very, very important, so I can also hit on that. But I am telling you, definitely at least that's all you need, a 30-minute workout every day. You don't even have to do cardio if you don't want to. As if it's high intensity, that's all you need, 30 minutes a day. And you'll definitely see results. So, yeah, that's kind of my passing video. I'm sorry it's so long. I got really caught up in this, you know, working out thing, because it's definitely something I'm very passionate about, and I like to kind of give people advice on that, just because I think it's something healthy to do. And with the dysphoria and being transgender, I think it honestly really helps. It's helped me a lot, because I'm starting to be super, super confident in my body just because of the results I'm seeing. And so I just want, you know, I just want other people to feel confident, you know, because I know how it feels to, you know, hate your body and not feel comfortable, and, you know, just kind of want to, you know, tuck yourself away and not go out or anything like that. So I really want to help you guys out, be more confident in your body, because I know I didn't think it was going to get better. I thought I was always going to hate myself and, you know, all this stuff. But honestly, like, I'm starting to really, really be happy and really love my body, and that's what I want for everyone else. So yeah, so I will put all my social media information down below. So add me or comment if, you know, you have any questions, any ideas, you know, maybe if this helped you at all, or, you know, whatever. And then also, me and my buddy Ryan, we made a collab video, just, you know, 'cause he wanted to make a collab video, so I was like, you know, that'd be cool. So we're gonna have that, so I'll put the link to that channel down there. And he is actually pre-T, so he's actually pre-everything. So we're gonna kind of do some back and forth videos, like once a week. He'll do one, then I'll do one, and just back and forth. And so since I've been on T for a while, it's been almost a year and 5 months, and he's pre-T, I think that kind of will help all viewers of, you know, whether, because he's not out completely yet, so it'll help people who aren't out, who are but are pre-T, and then also, for my advice, people who are just starting T, or, you know, where I am, you know, I think it's gonna hit a lot of people, so I think that'll help a lot. So go subscribe to that if you haven't already, which probably haven't, because we just made it yesterday. So yeah, but go subscribe to me, comment, add me on social media. Yeah, so have a good day, everyone.